Are you tired of your mind feeling like a runaway train? Do you crave focus, clarity, and the ability to truly crush your goals? What if the key to unlocking your potential lies not in some new productivity hack, but in an ancient method rooted in Eastern wisdom? Buckle up, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the Lotus Method, a powerful approach that can transform your scattered thoughts into a calm, clear, and laser-focused mindset. Imagine this: a talented musician overflowing with creativity, yet unable to finish a single song. A brilliant writer, bursting with ideas, but always staring at a blank page. A passionate entrepreneur, brimming with ambition, but constantly derailed by shiny object syndrome. Does this sound familiar? It's not a lack of talent or desire that holds them back. It's the relentless resistance of their own minds. Have you ever felt that inner tug-of-war between what you know you should be doing and what your mind wants to do? Our brains are wired for comfort. Faced with a challenging task, that little voice whispers, "Check your phone, grab a snack," or "just one more episode." It's a survival mechanism designed to keep us safe and comfortable. But in today's world, that survival mechanism is often the biggest obstacle to our success. Eastern philosophy compares the mind to a restless monkey, constantly leaping from one branch thought to another. Uncontrolled, it leads to chaos, anxiety, and a profound sense of being lost. As the ancient saying goes, the mind is a superb instrument if used rightly. Used wrongly, however, it becomes very destructive. The Lotus Method isn't about battling your mind. It's about understanding it. It's about recognizing that this resistance is a natural part of being human. It's about developing a sense of awareness, observing your thoughts without judgment, like watching clouds drift across the sky. This awareness is the first key. Before you can change your thoughts, you must first become intimately acquainted with them. Instead of berating yourself for getting distracted, simply notice it. Acknowledge the urge to procrastinate. Observe the discomfort of facing a challenge. This simple act of awareness creates space. It allows you to step back from the whirlwind of your thoughts and choose a different path. Suddenly, you're not a victim of your mind, but a conscious observer. So, how do you move beyond awareness? How do you actually release the grip of resistance and start flowing with your thoughts instead of against them? Consider this: a river stubbornly dammed, its energy choked and stagnant. Now imagine the same river, flowing freely, navigating obstacles with grace and power. Which scenario feels more productive, more fulfilling? Ancient Taoist philosophy speaks of Wu Wei, the art of effortless action. It's not about being passive or lazy. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life. It's about understanding that sometimes the most effective way to achieve something is to let go of the struggle. Think of a skilled martial artist, moving with fluidity and precision, adapting to their opponent's movements. They don't fight against the force, they redirect it. Wu Wei teaches us that by going with the current, rather than resisting it, we can accomplish far more with far less effort. How can you apply Wu Wei to your life? The next time you're faced with a challenging task, resist the urge to force yourself through it. Instead, pause, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, how can I approach this with more ease? How can I find the flow in this situation? This shift in perspective can be revolutionary. Suddenly, hard tasks don't feel like insurmountable obstacles. They become opportunities to practice effortless action, to move with grace and flow. Embrace the flow, and the effort melts away. But even with awareness and effortless action, something might still be missing. What if you're constantly swept away by the currents of your thoughts, unable to find a moment of peace or clarity? Imagine a still, clear lake, reflecting the sky with perfect clarity. Now imagine that same lake whipped up by a storm, its surface churning and opaque. Which lake would you rather look into to find your reflection? Zen Buddhism offers a powerful tool for cultivating inner stillness, Zazen, or sitting meditation. The idea is simple: sit in silence and observe your thoughts without judgment. The practice, however, can be surprisingly challenging. In our hyper-connected world, we're constantly bombarded with stimulation. The thought of sitting in silence can be terrifying, but it's in these moments of stillness that we discover our true strength. As the Zen saying goes, in stillness, the whole world surrenders. Through Zazen, the chaos in your mind begins to settle. Your thoughts, once scattered and overwhelming, become like individual leaves floating on a calm pond. You can observe them without being swept away. This stillness creates a profound sense of clarity. You begin to see your challenges for what they truly are, opportunities for growth. You discover an inner reservoir of strength and resilience that you never knew existed. Find stillness, find clarity. But stillness alone is not enough. You can't spend your entire life meditating on a mountaintop. You need to translate that inner calm into purposeful action. Think of a skilled archer, drawing back the bow with perfect focus and precision. All their energy is channeled into a single point. The arrow flies straight and true. This is the power of turning reflection into action. The Shaolin monks, masters of both meditation and martial arts, understood this connection. They believed that mental clarity and physical action were inseparable. One could not exist without the other. Meditation gives you the clarity. It allows you to see your goals with laser-like focus, but it's action that brings those goals to life. Just as the Shaolin monks applied their inner calm to their movements, you must apply your stillness to your life tasks. Don't try to take on everything at once. Channel your newfound clarity into one action at a time. Approach each task with precision, purpose, and patience. Remember, true mastery is the harmony between mind and body. But even with focus and intention, there's one more essential ingredient: patience. Imagine a tiny seed buried in the dark earth. It doesn't sprout overnight. It needs time, nourishment, and the right conditions to grow. The lotus flower understands this. It slowly pushes its way through the thick mud before blooming into something beautiful. Just like the lotus, you need to practice patience. Progress may be slow. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but rushing the process will only create more resistance. Embrace the slowness of the journey. Let go of your impatience. Trust that your bloom will come in its own time. Practice patience. Embrace the journey. The Lotus Method is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of awareness, effortless action, stillness, purposeful action, and patience. This isn't about overnight transformation. It's a gradual unfolding. So, where are you on this journey? Are you battling your mind, or are you ready to embrace the Lotus Method? Start with one step. Practice stillness for just 5 minutes a day. Approach one task with more intention. Learn to be patient with yourself. The greatest blooms always come from the mud. Ready to unlock your inner potential and start living a life of focus, clarity, and purpose? Remember, the mind is a garden. The thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds.